Jai Gurudev children, good morning, have a great day. This is your Aishwarya ma'am, and I think you all safe and very healthy at home. I think you're enjoying your holidays and also your class is also going very well. I think so. Take care of your health and parents and eat healthy foods. Have much more water since it is so sunny. Please drink much water and have fruits every day. Here for June month portion, we are going to see chapter 1, New Kings and Kingdoms. Is it? I think you would have seen the video already, isn't it? And now it is the summary or the concept map we are going to see. Shall we go? Yes, come. Dear children, this is New Kings and Kingdoms of chapter 2. You're going to see short summary or the concept map of the chapter. Who are all the new kings have emerged during this medieval period. Here, emergence of new dynasties. What are all the dynasties which has been emerged during this period? Rashtrakutas. Rashtrakutas were basically not Brahman, not Kshatriyas. They were the subordinates of Chalukyas who ruled over Karnataka. They performed Hiranyagarbha, a ritual with the help of Brahmins to consider themselves as Kshatriyas, as they have reborn as Kshatriyas. Next is Gurjara Pradiharas and Chahamanas. Chahamanas are nothing but Chauhans. Here we will see about Prithviraj Chauhan or Prithviraj III, who defeated Afghan ruler Muhammad Ghori in 11th century, and the very next year 1192, the very next year Ghori again defeated Prithviraj and captured the places. And tripartite struggle. Here, three rulers, Gujra, Pradihara, Rashtrakutas, and Pala dynasties, nothing but Rajputs, who fought to control over Kannauj. And next is Sultan Mahmud of Ghazni. He was a best known Afghan ruler. He raided India almost every year. His targets were only wealthy temples. To capture almost the wealthy things of India, he raided, and this has been. He has also an idea, and also have an interest to learn of the people. Wherever he go and conquer the places, he used to learn about those people. That has been recorded by Al-Biruni, a scholar of Muhammad Ghazni. He has written an Arabic work called Kitab-ul-Hind about the people of our subcontinent. He has written. And the next is, how do we know about all these rulers were ruled over this subcontinent? How do we come to know right now? Means with the help of Prashastis. As you have heard this word already, Prashastis were nothing but it's a record written by mostly by Brahmanas about the kings who ruled over the places, much more about their victorious warriors and very valiant kings. Okay, they were not. They will be pointing out the positive and very special things about the kings. Okay, and how they have captured and where they have ruled. All those things were written in Prashastis. For writing of these Prashastis, Brahmanas were granted with land shares, that is land, and that has also been written in copper plates. And the next is, how did the kings administer the kingdom on those days? They have samantas. Samantas are nothing, they were the people of village chieftains. They may be rich, and they would have well versed knowledge in administrative powers, and kings utilized these samantas to collect taxes from the people. As you know, taxes will be collected on agricultural works and cattle and having own houses, isn't it? So in similar way, the taxes has been collected. So with the help of these taxes only, the kings tried to rule over their places, isn't it? And how did by and with this taxes, they will be keep on growing their kingdom size, and will be having very wealthy military forces to fought against another kingdom and to conquer the places. Kings used to build sanctuaries and fortifications, as you know, the wall around their ruling place, to protect themselves from the enemies. So that is called fortifications and sanctuaries. And sanctuaries, as you know, they used to build big palaces and rest of the things for tourism. And the next is, so, for we have seen new kings and kingdoms, the emergence of new dynasties. What are the dynasties, and how do we know about those dynasties? By using the book of Prashastis, and for Prashastis, kings were rewarded, and how did the kings administer their kingdom? And next we are going to see by 9th century. Just move on to 9th century. 9th century, it was a time where Chola dynasty emerged. Okay, Chola, once upon a time, they were the subordinates of Pallava kings of Kanchipuram, and later they captured Kaveri Delta area, and they have grown, and they started capturing Pandyan and Pallava territories in south and northern part of this southern region of the subcontinent, and they grew up their kingdom. So Rajaraja I was the most efficient Chola ruler. He built lot of splendid temples and bronze sculptures, and he was much more interested in doing these things. And how did he organize the places means, he was much more concentrated in agricultural works, and he who introduced much more irrigation works also, like digging wells then and there in the places, and constructing rainwater harvesting system, all these things. So these traders were associated in a place called Nagarams. So association of traders were known as Nagarams. They performed administrative functions of the towns, and this group of villages were called as Nadu, and these people were started as Sabha, which means Sabha consists of the people under certain categories, that were nothing but the Sabha members should have owned a land, and between 335 years to 70 years of age, they should have about 35 years of age, that is, and they should have knowledge of Vedas. They should be well versed in administrative matters and should be honest towards the king. Under these categories only Sabha members have been organized, and this has been written in the inscriptions of Uttaramerur in Chingalpet. And Utramerur in Chingalpat, and as I told you, they should have some categories to become the Sabha member, and this has been written in palm leaves of as how did they did their irrigation works, how did they organize the places. This is what, my dear children, about new kings emerged during this period. Just have a look onto it so that this mapping will be helpful to you. Okay, I'll also send this as PDF to you so that you can have a proper idea and concept map of this chapter. Thank you.